Hi class. Today we're going to look at using the calculator to do correlation and regression. But first we'll start off with entering the data and doing a scatter plot. So on the Blackboard page, we'll go again to the notes. So we'll go to resources, and then we'll go to our in-class notes. And this time we're going to go to the test 1 notes, and we're going to go to module 3, the annotated module 3 notes. And here we are. And we'll enter in the data here for selling price and square feet of some homes. So I'll bring up my calculator and go to stat and edit. And I still got my data from previous class. So I'll clear each of these lists, clear in the down arrow, over to list 2, up to the very top, clear in the down arrow. And I'll go back to list 1, and I will start entering in the data. And then the data for the square feet will go into list 2. You see the house that is 1,524 square feet should go across from $115,000, and all of the selling prices will go into list 1, even though they're in 2 rows here, and all of the sizes of the homes will go into list 2. I'm going to pause the video for 1 moment, and then I will be back with the lists filled in. Okay, so we're back, and now I have all of the homes entered in the calculator. There are 12 houses. The last house here is $101,000 and 1,262 square feet. Okay, so our goal is to do a scatter plot. Go back to the notes for 1 second and scroll down to the instructions for the scatter plot just so you see them on the screen. And what we do is just like we did for a histogram. And we go second and stat plot, and my plots are all off. I'll go to plot 1 and I'll turn it on. Now mine already says for the type, it says that first type is a scatter plot, so I haven't changed anything on this calculator, so I'm going to leave it there. If you are on either a histogram, this one, or a box plot, that one, then you want to go to the very first type and hit enter. Now xlist is where our explanatory variable is, and in this case our explanatory variable is the size, and the size is in list 2 actually, so I'm going to hit second and 2 and hit enter. And then the y list is this home prices, that was in list 1. So it makes sense here that our explanatory variable would be the size of the house, and the response then would be the selling price, because the selling price depends on the size of the house and not usually the other way around. Okay, so our mark is what each point on the scatter plot will be graphed as. Again, the square or the plus is the best. I almost always use the square. And then zoom and choice 9, zoom stat. You don't even have to scroll down, just press 9 after you press the zoom key. And there we go with our scatter plot. You'll see up here in the right hand corner my calculator was still doing something else, which means I have an equation in my y equals menu. But I can leave that there for now since it didn't show up on the screen. So usually the calculator will do a pretty good window. You can see here that this set of points in the scatter plot are very similar, or should be exactly the same as the points in the notes. So that's how you do a scatter plot. In the next video, I'll show you how to find the equation of the line and the correlation coefficient.